We have National Police Service and we have National Police Service Commission. It confuses, isn't it? National Police Service is headed by the Inspector General, deputized by 3 DIGs. Of course, we talk of DIG in charge of administration police. We have DIG in charge of general duties, or some people call it regular police. But the director of criminal investigation is also a DIG. Those are the heads of, now this one heads Administration Police Service, this one heads Kenya Police Service or general duties, and the other one heads the Directorate of Criminal Investigations. These are investigation officers, IO, but in the NIS, they are also IOs, but they are intelligence officers. Investigation officers and intelligence officers. So DCI has got Directorate of Criminal Investigations. Yes, they have a section which deals with criminal intelligence, but then so both the 3 arms are under the National Police Service. But then we have National Police Service Commission. During our time, there used to be 3 levels. There are still 3 levels of police officers. We have, very soon they'll be putting on uniform. I mean, a similar uniform that it will be a bit difficult to differentiate them. But we have police officers who are called subordinate police officers. Then we have members of the inspectorate. Members of inspectorate, they have a lanyard. Lanyard ni ile mshipi ya firimbi. Very thick, very, very big. Inafungwa fungwa kama nini? Kama kamba ya makonge. Those are members of the inspectorate. Then we have the gazetted officers. Gazetted officers are those, if you look at them, their lanyard, mshipi ya firimbi, has different colors. You can see red here, yellow here, nachanganyika. But subordinate officers have a very small lanyard. Inspectorate have makonge-like lanyard, and gazetted officers have maridadi, force color. It's called force color. So that is 3 levels of police. During my time, subordinate officers used to work under the provincial police officer. Provincial police officer. I know somebody, he's now deceased, he's not alive. He was sacked by Mr. Sang. Sang later became the director of DCI. He was Sang's driver, one of the drivers in Nakuru. Sang was the PPO, provincial police officer. He sacked that officer. When that officer went and passed the police headquarters, he found that his file indicates that he's still working. So those days, matter of discipline, matter of personnel, personnel, what do you call human resources, Unajua mimi ni askari, hii maneno ya kizunguzungu mingi. Hata hii kizungu yangu ni mzuri bwana. Hiyo wengine najua kuongea tofauti. So I'm saying matters of personnel or human resources for a subordinate officer used to be performed by provincial police officer. Matters of human resources or members of the inspectorate used to be performed by the commissioner of police. And matters to do with the human resources of the gazetted officers used to happen at the Public Service Commission. Now, we had a problem, and it even affected me, because the person who signed my letter of dismissal, William Kivuvani, he was a formation commander. It's just like a PPO sacking a member of the inspectorate. That in law is called ultra vires. He was supposed to recommend me to the commissioner of police for the commissioner of police to sack me. So anyway, this story is not about me. I'm saying that members of the inspectorate their human resources issues were handled. Although they were now under Public Service Commission, because I remember we discarded the other PF number and got new PF number, 6 numbers. We discarded the 5 number and started a new number of 6, which was Public Service Commission number. So when we had the Public Service Commission number, it meant that a member of the inspectorate, if they felt that I was to be sacked, then the commissioner of police was supposed to be the one to sack me, and then I was to appeal to the Public Service Commission. But when it comes to gazetted officers, everything used to happen in the Public Service Commission. So it was decided that we have a human resources organization, just like Teachers Service Commission, which deals specifically with teachers. And we should also have a teachers, okay, remove that teachers, place it there, Police Service Commission. But since you see the Police Service Commission, so they say the National Police Service Commission. So it is just the National Police Service Commission. As I've said, there is National Police Service, which is headed by Inspector General with his 3 deputies. But when you add the name commission at the end, you make it be just like the TSC or just like Public Service Commission. But it is more like a TSC, because TSC is Teachers Service Commission. Now this one is National Police Service Commission. What are the advantages of the National Police Service Commission? As I've said, during our time, we had 3 different services. No, we had one service, the Kenya Police Force, and those people working in the Kenya Police Force were working under 3 different employers. The subordinate officers used to be employed by the PPO. The members of inspectorate used to be employed by the commissioner. So they felt that things to do with human resources should have one particular organization to go to. And also, we find that with the formation of National Police Service, a lot of changes came about, because the charge that I was charged with was ambiguous. Prejudice of good conduct and discipline. What is prejudice of good conduct and discipline? This one, ask any police officer who was there, that one was specifically placed there for officers to be sacked if a decision has been sacked and he has won the case, the way I won the case. So it is good that the National Police Service Commission is doing the personnel work. But what I would want is for Japheth Koome. Japheth Koome was a recruit when I was attending the inspector's course. What I would want to tell my recruit, I would tell him, you are the professional person. You're the professional person. and you are the person who knows who, because all these officers work under you. You are the one who knows who's working well and who's not working well. We have some people who, in the field, they work very well, but then when they go for an interview, they have the exam fever. So, Mr. Koome, your office knows best who deserves to be. But let such decision be made after consulting the National Police Service Commission. Thank you.